Now if you've been to Singapore lately, you'll know it's all terribly modern and high-tech and wonderful and marvellous and things, but there are some odd things here, some old, strange things. I found one of them. It's called Haw Pa Villa, and it is a, well, it's a sort of, I don't know, you tell me, you have a look. It's a sort of old-fashioned kind of theme park. It's all about what happens to you if you're a Buddhist and you end up in Buddhist hell.
Well, this story belongs to Orboon Haw and Orboon Pa, a couple of Burmese Chinese entrepreneurs and philanthropists. One of them was called the Gentle Tiger, the other one was the Gentle Leopard, and they made a fortune from tiger balm. They made so much money, the elder brother had a special car made to depict a prowling tiger. Said earlier they were entrepreneurs and they believed in paying something back, and they aimed to inspire moral values. So they opened this bizarre place, Haw Pa Villa, in 1937. It is an undisputed wonderland of beautiful landscape and over 1,000 sculptures. I'm quoting somebody there. The whole thing is inspired by Chinese stories and myths and legends and various aspects of Confucianism. In addition to this relatively harmless and entertaining area, we have depictions of the 10 courts of hell. Now, this is Buddhist hell. I didn't even know there was a Buddhist hell, but apparently it's here. The concept of the 10 courts of Buddhist hell is based on Indian Buddhism's legend of the world of sufferings. A Yama presides over each court and oversees the dishing out of the relevant punishments. For example, for robbery and murder, you'll have your head and your arms chopped off. If you neglect the old or the young, you'll be crushed beneath boulders. Are you thinking of plotting somebody's death to get their property or their money? Or are you thinking of lending money at exorbitant rates? Well, you'll be thrown onto a hill of knives. If you're thinking of being a rumour-monger, prepare to have your tongue pulled out. Rapists, you'll be thrown into a wok of boiling oil, and prostitutes, you'll be thrown into a pool of blood and drowned. And if you're causing trouble for the family, or you're cheating in exams, your intestines and your organs will be pulled out. Sounds absolutely ghastly, doesn't it? But it's not so bad, because what happens is this. Sinners, after they've been punished, get led to the pavilion of forgetfulness. Yes, the pavilion of forgetfulness, where they get given a cup of magic tea, which helps them forget their past lives. So I suppose all's well that ends well, here at Haw Pa Villa. Right, I think after all that Buddhist hell, we need something a bit lighter to make us laugh again. Let's look at these things. Oh, what the heck's going on there? Oh, happy workers, that's a good myth. Oh, sort me Veruca out, Gladys, would you? Sort it out. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. Playing cards? Yes. Oh, Wallace and Gromito bike. Marvellous. Geishas. I think this is like a bad director's commentary where I'm just saying what I see. Oh, a Statue of Liberty, of course, we need one of those everywhere we go. Don't think anybody believes in the Statue of Liberty anymore, though. Tiger Balm Gardens. Wonderful dragon. This man appears to be being seduced slightly against his will, or something bizarre's happening there. Oh, look, a deer and a tortoise. Marvellous. And these chaps seem to be fighting over their avocados. Yes, some marvellous dragons. These are some of my favourites here. Wonderful dragons. Koala bears. Kangaroos, including a blue one. It's a bit random, isn't it, really? Oh, speaking of random, what the hell's that? Grinning, not very happy, fasting Buddha. Is he happy? I don't know. Then we've got some gorillas whose expressions I've never been able to read, who's looking quite happy. And this one seems to have a lot of teeth for a gorilla. Now this is all based around some sort of ancient myths about sea creatures and goddesses and people with fishy bits and what have you. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's part of Chinese mythology. That man's got the worst case of crabs I've ever seen, and this is people having trouble on the boat. These are all these superheroes. It's great images, great statues, but I don't know what the story's about. Wonderful statues, and finally my favourite. I'm not even going to try and guess exactly what's going on here. Or here, come to that. I mean, it's just, look at that. Pig in his pants and he's being offered oranges. What on earth's going on? And finally, what do you think these two look like? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. The day I was there it wasn't very busy, and apparently it never is. But look, are people having fun? Are they enjoying being here? I think they are.
So there we are, that was Hor Pa Villa. Will you be flocking here on your next trip to Singapore? Will you?
Yes, Singapore can be very surprising. Here's its wildlife. They've got a big lizard, this one here, and they've also got a snake, and the snake is completely harmless as long as it doesn't bite you. And we've also got my friend Perry, who just seems to be thinking about going on a Nordic adventure. Before we go, a few more disturbing images just to make sure you can't get to sleep tonight. Isn't this wonderful?